Oh, silence.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Daniel, Sainz, Hamilton, Norris, Stroll, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Perez, Ricciardo, Gasly, Magnussen, Ocon, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Joe, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race, but I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yes, guys, as you saw, we are starting in P3 for this race. Absolutely crazy. We have just at the right side Charles Leclerc, just in front Max Verstappen, and behind the other Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. This is absolutely crazy for me. Obviously the best start of the season, my first Q3 in a Williams. I mean, it's incredible, but at the same time I had to say that in racing wasn't so easy. I mean, to maintain this third place, I mean, if I'm able to do it, will be absolutely incredible, but it will be extremely hard. And I know that a lot of cars behind of me will be faster in race pace, because we saw that on Friday. I know my race pace is not so good as the cars I have around, so obviously in this race we can talk about the strategy, a lot of things as always, but I have to be intelligent enough to understand that it's not my position. That not means I won't be ambitious and I will try to fight for stay here in this place at the end of the race, or even better. But at the same time, I would like to finish the race, just the priority, because I know if I finish the race without troubles, I know I will be on points. How much points I will be able to achieve, I don't know. In what position I will finish, I don't know. But if I finish without mistakes, I will be on points. I have no points. Williams have no points. This is an extremely important race for us, for Williams. As Albon starts in 11th place, he also has chances to score points. So our priority as a team here is to try to achieve points. No, that's target number one. Then, if the race goes on and goes well, and I feel competitive with the cars around, let's try to fight for more. But priority is to try to be here without mistakes, don't touch anyone. And obviously I have big competitors just behind of me. Carlos, Lando Norris, Piastri, the Mercedes. I mean, I will be suffer a lot, but let's try to do the best possible. The strategy here, being honest guys, I saw other content creators doing this race, and the strategy is just one. and this is probably the strategy the team gave me. That is this one. This one, exactly. Starts on medium and then put the hard. I think there is not a better strategy. And to be honest, today I cannot take racing the strategy. I cannot try to do something different because my position is very good. So this is what is gonna do. Probably 90% of the grid will do this same strategy, and it's the best because starting on medium. The problem here is the soft tire is terrible for this track. In qualifying, it's very fast tire, but after 5 laps, the tire is completely destroyed, and we have to do 71 laps here. The medium is the best tire by margin because it's not in 5 laps. It's faster than the soft. And the duration of the tire is much longer. The hard tire is very, very hard. It's really difficult to put the right temperature on the tire, and the lack of grip in the first laps is terrible. So the best option is to start on the medium, which is the best tire, and then put in the hard tire. So in this race, I won't change so much about the strategy the team is giving me. Probably I can change the number of laps per set. Team is telling me that I will do 31, so let's maintain the strategy, and if something happens, if we see we have pace enough or we are very slow, we can adapt that strategy and to pit a bit earlier or a bit later. That's we will see during the race. And also fuel in this race will be absolutely crucial and super important because this is a track, probably the track of the calendar with higher fuel consumption per lap, because there are a lot of slow corners. You have to accelerate in a lot of points of the track. Here I cannot take so much risk as I did in previous races, putting maybe plus 0.05 liters extra only. The race is, I think, 70 laps. Probably I will put 1.5 laps extra fuel. I think I cannot take risks. If I put less fuel, maybe I have to save fuel at some point of the race, and that's not good. I prefer to have an overweight car at the beginning, and let's see in that regard what happens. So about the setup, I won't change anything. We'll see the brakes in 55. And I won't change anything that I can change. I could maybe to reduce the wind, maybe to gain a bit more speed, top speed. This is what I did in qualifying, but maybe in race we need a bit more of downforce. So in terms of a strategy, it's a very simple. I think it's a very simple race. Obviously, we have a safety car. This is the best strategy as well. Yes, because you are starting P3. I will do medium hard. Trying to stay with the faster cars is the way to go. Exactly, it's exactly what I think, Lerchi, because it's the best strategy possible. Imagine if we have a safety car very early, we can put the hard because it's a tire that you can do a lot of laps with that tire. If we start on hards and a safety car comes out in lap 20, for example, we are dead. We have to do 2 stops because the medium tire won't last 50 laps if the safety car comes out in lap 20. So this is the strategy. Obviously we can have alternative strategies, but this is the only one. Even if a safety car appears early on, we are covered by the hard tire at the end, and only we have here 1 set of medium and 1 set of hards, no more. I have no more tires. The rest are soft, that are absolutely useless for race. So now the race start finally. It's crazy because here I have to talk about Max Verstappen, about Charles Leclerc, top drivers in top cars. Obviously, I'm in the best line, in the clean line. The right side is the dirty side here, so probably my race start could be a bit better than Charles Leclerc race start. If I have chances to pass Charles, I will do by the inside of turn 1. If not, I will try to cover as much as possible from the other Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. In 5th place, I don't remember who is actually. Maybe a McLaren. Maybe it's a McLaren, maybe I think it's a McLaren. And in P6 I've seen another McLaren, probably 2 McLarens are behind of me. Or maybe a Mercedes, I don't know. Obviously I have a Carlos Sainz behind. I mean, it's a Ferrari, guys. My idea, if I want to maintain some chances to be here in P3, is to try to stay in DRS with Charles and Max, but they are very quick. So just for your info, the medium can last close to 60 laps, depending on the driving, of course. Wheel spin 60 laps medium. Really? What the hell? Impossible. I don't see that. 60 laps. You can see the tire delta goes off lap 28, something like that. So, but I believe you. You have experience on that. Anyways, that's good to know, because if the tire lasts, we can extend a bit more the first stint if the things goes well, you know. What I want to avoid is traffic. I don't want to pit so much early and to come out in traffic. So good to know that. In that way, if I see the tire is responding, I can extend a bit more the stint on medium tire. So what I can say, guys, it's game on. I mean, priority points. Don't forget we are a Williams. Don't forget this is not our position, but let's try to do everything possible on this race. That is until puncture though, so 55 laps. Okay, I don't think I will do 55 laps. Probably if the tire lasts, instead of 31 I can do, I don't know, 35, maybe 40 laps. Depends of the race start, obviously. Depends of what will happen in race. But it's good to know that the medium can last much more. And finally, guys, before to go to Twitch, in 30 minutes we start the race on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. I want to say you a couple of things to the people who is watching this YouTube channel, and also is follow me on Twitch, as for example Lerchi, that is in the chat, is always here supporting. Thanks so much. My career mode is not so exciting as others, because if you see my results, for example this season, you see that my best result is P11 in Emilia Romagna. I'm in a Williams, so that means I'm fighting in the back of the grid. It's not so exciting as, for example, other content creators who are driving in top teams, or they are very good drivers, and even in small teams they can fight for podiums and wins. But it's nice to see that there are a lot of people that also enjoy my gameplays here, even being in a Williams just, or fighting for P14 in a race. They enjoy these races, and so yeah, I want to say thank you for that, because so sometimes it's not so exciting to fight for the last place, as I did in many occasions this game, but you are here, you are supporting the videos, you are giving the likes, thumbs up, commenting as well, and Twitch also commenting, supporting, giving me hopes. Even when things goes wrong, you support me as well, and this is super nice. At the end of the day, this is just a game, but this kind of community feeling is very nice for me. It's like we all are participating in some way in this career mode. You as supporters, me on the wheel, but it's nice to see, and let's see finally if this race, finger crossed, can end in the best way possible for me. Points, this is all I want. I don't know which position I will finish, but all what I want is points. I will try to fight for. If we cannot achieve points, it doesn't matter. What we are doing now in P3, qualifying in P3 is absolutely amazing for the team, but we want more. We want more results, and this is our first serious moment where we can achieve a good result for Williams this season, because we need those points. We really need those points, guys. I will do as the strategy shows, but you know, you can extend. That was my point. Yeah, I know what you are talking about, Lerchi, and I agree with you. I mean, after your info, now I know that I can extend my first stint, so that's nice to see. Thank you, buddy. Fingers crossed for top 10. Yes, finger crossed. Obviously, depend on me as well. Depend on me. I have to do driving without mistakes. But we have serious chances. So nothing more to say here in the live stream, in the race preview. Thank you so much for your support, for as always. In 27 minutes, remember, on Twitch, guys, follow me there. Absolutely crucial to don't miss the race. And see you there. And also don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're here on the YouTube channel. We do the race previews, the weekend previews, and everything you are seeing now. See you guys in 26 minutes on Twitch. Game on. Let's see what happens in this unexpected and maybe incredible race. See you soon.